Top five, top five, top five.
Yeah, girl, you ready to do this? You ready to count this thing down? We're doing the top five, heard? Yeah, let's set it off with 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Ranked Top 5 List of Stuff That Don't Matter. I'm your host, Tuong La, and the A-Team has assembled once again. And someone very special to me is going to do an amazing intro. This is what he's promised me before we hit record on this episode. And I'm talking about Angus MacDonald, everyone.
Okay. 1 second. Hello, everyone.
Oh, good.
Whoa.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Hello, everyone. My fellow guests today, some of them are going to use songs to try and manipulate you into thinking that they are more of a guest than I am. And I just want you guys to know that I commit to bringing the best nominations I can to this episode. Thank you for having me, Tuong. I see my time.
Oh, thank you, Angus. I missed you very much. And
I missed you too, buddy.
And just your bold stance,
Thank you.
coming in very confident and really believing in the words that you're saying. And, that's what makes you a good guest.
Thank you.
Angus, can you introduce the next guest, please?
Yeah, now, okay, no, I think I know who the next guest is. It's my great honor to introduce one of the best guests who have ever graced Rank. Please welcome to the show, Samantha Leggatt.
Oh, hi. Thank you.
Sam, hello. Do you have a giant intro that you want to give to the people?
Well, I'd like to say that I support and back Angus's stance.
Thank you.
And now I feel really dumb for this little song I wrote in the last 20 seconds when I thought the pressure was on. Sitting in my garden, smelling stuff all day, smelling here at night too, smelling my life away.
Wow, that's good.
Wow.
And I you know what I like about that song is you don't even try to use the word ranked in your song. It's it just
'Cause that's
it
kinda
just comes
tacky,
through.
isn't it?
It's a little tacky, but we're getting ahead of ourselves.
I didn't know the rules. I was under pressure, you guys.
No. I think the words ranked just come through your voice, and you don't actually have to explicitly say it. It's like
That's what I thought.
beating a dead horse type of thing. But can you introduce the next guest for us, please?
Of course. It is my honor, and I am also excited to introduce Leslie Cserepy. Leslie?
Of course.
With the ranks out, it's less rank us. Rank we are now. And a rank us. I rank stupid. I can rank gross. Here we are now. Ranking smells. Ranked.
That's a low growl at the end too, Rank Nation.
Wow.
That was something.
I can't believe that we haven't got that song. That was brilliant.
I'm fairly certain. I'm so sure you've used that song before.
I guarantee I haven't.
Okay. Do you have a list? Do you keep a list?
I keep a list, sure.
Okay.
and as we know, we're going to rank that list eventually.
Oh,
I mean, that is an
We have
episode.
to.
That is a potential episode.
And for the ground rules, we have to really rank those songs based on their lyrics. I think it's only fair.
Yeah. That's going to be a tough episode.
Some people ask how I do it, and to those people,
Really?
I say,
Yeah.
I don't write the lyrics. They just kind of come to me. I sit on my rock in the middle of the ocean, and I let the muse come to me.
Wow, that's really profound, Leslie. I'm so happy to have this entire team together, this entire team of people with bold decisions and bold takes on just smells. We're talking about smells today, everyone. And Leslie Cserepy actually came up with this topic. And at first I was like, smells? I don't want to do a smells episode without smelling a thing, but here we are. We can do it anyways.
Tuong was so anti-smell for so long, depriving the citizens of Ranked Nation of this crucial list in our country's history.
Well, I was born without a nose, and I had to actually steal one with the help of Angus. We did a little bit of a heist.
Did your uncle steal it?
Nose heist.
Like a little bit of a nose heist, yeah.
His uncle stole it. We broke into his house and got it back after all those years.
Yeah,
Son of a bitch, I'm in.
But I was able to smell a lot of things since the heist, and I am ready to rank some smells. But before we get started, of course, we have to come up with some ground rules. I'm not sure if there's much ground rules for this one, but what are we thinking, team?
Yeah, I don't know. Isn't it
Things.
top 5 smells? It's just, okay. How about this?
smell.
You have to nominate a smell.
That's a good one, I think.
You have to nominate something with you have to nominate a scent of some kind. You can't say like, I love the smell of accomplishments. Like, well, that doesn't have a smell.
Sure.
You have to be
I
more
think that's a fair thing, I think, to bring to the people, to the dummies of the audience of Ranked. They might not know that, Angus, so thank you for bringing that up.
Leslie, what do you think of our listeners' intelligence?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up, Angus, because, there might be a lot of listeners of Ranked at home who are sitting there thinking, oh, well, my smell didn't get nominated because I'm not on the podcast. My smell isn't represented in this list. And I just have a little message to all those people out there who think that.
God.
And here it is right now. People have differences of opinion, and that's okay. We welcome you to listen to Ranked. And
what's happening.
We're glad you listened and continue to listen. Please also listen to the other great shows on the Pod Cavern, Disney Dummies, the Improv Punch Up, Heroes Who Do Paperwork, Talking Tongue, etc., etc. Oh, and also, fuck you.
Okay, well,
There we go.
I thought we lost you for a second. I was scared.
Yeah,
okay.
I liked it.
I was
worried.
uncomfortable, you
I
know?
was worried we had lost them there for a minute.
I think smells makes, I don't know how else to do ground rules for smells. It's a smell. That's what we're doing.
When one of us inevitably offers up a terrible nomination, we'll know and we'll all pounce on it.
Inevitably.
That's
I think
that's a
it'll
given.
happen.
I assume there'll be some screaming.
Some
Uh,
stinkers.
Oh, that's
Wow.
really good.
So
That's
bad.
good.
Bummer that we
Leggatt.
can't have Sam on the show anymore.
That was really good.
Yeah.
Well, but I will say, I don't think this should be a ground rule, but, there are a lot of smells that, of course, are food-based. And, I just hope that people out there realize that smells are more than food. There's a lot of good smells
absolutely.
out there. And I hope a variety of smells are represented today here on Talking
Yeah.
Tongue.
Nope, no,
Nope,
this is
wrong
ranked.
show.
What?
This is wrong show. He
Try
did this
again,
last
try
night
again.
too.
Wrong
shit.
show.
You want to give it another shot?
try
Les?
it.
At Heroes Don't Do Paperwork.
Ah, crap. Ah, Jesus. Okay, well, let's
Like
just
to
get
rank.
into it. Let's just get into it. Just like every episode of Ranked, we're going to go around 3 times, nominating 3 nominations each, making a master list of 12 and whittling that down to a top 5 smells list. We're going to follow our noses to a top 5. And here we go. My first nomination
Captain
is
America smell.
something Captain America, Freedom,
America's
Chris
ass.
Evans' ass. This is one that's gonna probably not go well for Angus. In fact, because
Okay.
I know he doesn't like this as a thing.
The smell of
And-
injustice.
That's right. Yeah, you hate Captain America, and
Love it.
I'm gonna go with something that I like to wake up to, and I'm talking about the smell of coffee.
Sure.
Yes.
Ground coffee just does it for me in the morning. And
Now,
it's
Tuong,
just
I'm gonna have to. You have to be specific here. Is it the coffee beans or is it the brewed coffee? That's 2 different smells.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that is interesting.
It's like
I-
like the coffee, you've got one of the drip things, right? You're like making coffee, and that's the smell you like.
Well, I was just thinking, I guess it's like freshly brewed coffee in the
Yeah.
morning.
Okay,
'Cause
brewed
I-
coffee.
Yeah,
So
like I was gonna
Tuong.
say freshly grounded coffee, but I don't
Yeah.
ground the beans every single day. Like I'll make enough for a couple days. So yeah, let's just say like freshly brewed coffee that you know you're just about to pour a cup and have your first sip of the day. That's the coffee I'm
The
talking about.
smell almost like wakes you up for it, like readies you to awaken.
So
Exactly,
can
yeah.
I say, Tongue? So I'm not a fan of coffee, but I will say one of the things I do like about coffee is its smell. It's got a good smell.
Oh.
I think coffee smells good for the
Oh
most
yeah.
part. Oh yeah,
All right.
which is a bummer that I don't like the taste of it because I smell it and I'm like, oh, maybe this one will be good, and then I drink it and I'm like, oh no, this is terrible.
Ever
Do
since
you?
I started
Oh.
drinking black coffee, I find I like you can differentiate the smells and the taste a little more. So I would also say on the like smell front here is like like there's some more citrusy grounds, there's some more earthy or more like chocolatey or whatever. There's like a variety. I think you could just say coffee grounds or brewed coffee, and yes, we all have a smell, but like there's a lot of good different
Oh,
smells
yeah.
within that.
Definitely. Angus, do you drink? Well, I mean, you don't drink coffee, but you've obviously had it with like you tried it black, you've tried it with milk, you tried it with
I've
sugar.
tried it
It's
with
just
sugar,
none of it.
milk. Yep. Yeah. I mean, the times in which I want to get it to a point where I can kind of enjoy it. There's like way too much sugar and milk in it, and
Cream, like a triple.
Ugh, gross.
I generally don't do too much cream, but I would do milk. I would do milk and sugar in my coffee. But I still drink it from time to time, especially when I like really need it. If I'm really,
Yeah.
it's sometimes the necessity outweighs the the discomfort of ew yucky.
For sure. Les, do you like a freshly brewed coffee?
Well, I love a freshly brewed coffee, and I agree with Sam. Like ever since I started drinking it black, it has kind of you can pick up on the kind of subtle differences of each kind of coffee variety. But I prefer the taste or the smell of the just the beans, like the ground beans, as opposed to like a brewed coffee, because like the beans are the pure coffee smell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I could see that. I guess it's the anticipation of a freshly brewed coffee. You're like, oh, that smells good. I'm about to consume it. But if it's
Sure.
just in bean form, that's just another step. That's another step before it gets into my belly.
Is that what you say to your cup of coffee every morning?
Yeah.
I'm going to consume it.
You are mine.
These
A
are-
little hack here too, if you like the coffee smell for decor or stuff, you could take some coffee beans and put like a tea light in it, like put it in a little dish, put some coffee beans and put a tea light in there, and then you've got like coffee smell.
Fuck.
Oh.
Sounds good.
Here's another little tip. If you just spill a little bit of coffee on your pants, then it's with you for the rest of the day.
If you grow out a mustache and you drink coffee, it just kind of like sits in there.
Ew.
Yeah, it's not
Angus,
great.
what do you got for your first nomination?
Okay, this is tough. I like kind of like the whole ground beans, coffee beans versus brewed coffee type thing. I had a general overarching smell, but I wanted to narrow it down a bit more. So specifically, the smell I'm going for my first nomination in the top 5 smells episode of Ranked.
Oh my god.
2020.
Here we
Oh,
go.
jeez.
Number 1 nomination from Angus. First nomination.
Okay, stalling.
Campfires.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay.
So I was thinking about candles and like birthday candles and barbecues and all this stuff, and even having a fireplace. I have a fireplace in my house that I can use. I like the smell of, I guess, burning stuff. But specifically campfires for me. I enjoy the smell quite a bit.
So
It's a
you
good one.
have a fireplace,
Yes.
obviously, right? And
Yeah.
how would you distinguish the difference between a campfire versus one that you can just build in your own home?
Interesting. You don't get a lot of smell, I find, off the fire in your fireplace, because the smoke all funnels up the chimney and goes right out so you can tell when someone else in your neighborhood, if you're walking down the street, you can smell someone else's fireplace. You generally don't smell your own fireplace. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right.
But with campfires, you're sitting around, and I think this is the other part of it too. Is I picked smells that I have like positive memories associated with, and so
Okay.
I love camping and I love cottage, like doing like outdoorsy stuff for short periods of time. And my favorite part is lighting a fire at night. Yeah, I don't know. I think the burning wood. I guess maybe there's like a different kind of like more naturey smell wrapped up in campfires because you're generally doing it outside.
It might depend on the wood, or like you might be throwing sticks and kindling and stuff in there
Yeah.
that you wouldn't in your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I generally agree. I think like, yeah, there's something about a campfire that's just, yeah, and it might be attached to that feeling that you're talking about too, of, you know, just going camping and being around a fire. But that smell is quite distinct, I think.
I feel like the science, I don't know the science, but I do think that smell is like strongly associated with your memories and like and stuff. I feel like you get a really physical like response in your body when you smell things you like or like you recognize. I don't know.
Yeah,
no, for sure.
Supposed to be one of the stronger ones.
Yeah, I think there are studies that are based on exactly that. Yeah. And campfire is a good one. Campfire is a really good one because it's so deep and it kind of lingers because even after the campfire is done, it's still on your clothes, right? And it's kind of got that like staying power of a smell. And there's it's so unmistakable. Like as soon as you smell it, it's just like,
even
wow.
when I like you settle in for the night and you wake up the next day and you're coming out of your tent or whatever. Sometimes if you go near the fire pit, you can still kind of get a whiff of it, and it's nice.
Sam, what do you got? What are you whiffing?
Well, I'm telling you what I'm huffing over here, and it's books. I love the smell of a book when you open it up. Old books, I feel like, have more of a smell that I would say I like a rusty library book or like a musty library book. But new books also have that same smell. Yeah, exactly. You like open, like I sniff a book every time I open it. Like I mean, yeah. No. I love the smell of books.
This is a lot like coffee for me. I hate books, but I love smelling them. I had new notebook in my on Menches. So I'm a big fan of book smells. Absolutely.
I feel like it's like comic books would have this a different smell. I would say if I had to like narrow it down, because I think comic books or like more waxy paper books, I wouldn't lump into this. I'm thinking more like fiction and literature, like you know, like papery pages. Like it can't be like like a table book or coffee table book or something. Like those don't really,
or like a magazine or whatever.
Yeah, nothing like that. Like an actual like old like papery book.
Do we have to? I don't think we need to, but we don't have to distinguish between an old book smell between a new book smell. Like
they're pretty similar. One's just like mustier. So like I don't know. I like them both. I'm not gonna.
I'm okay with books. Just as
I'll accept it, but watch yourself.
All right. I
know. Sam, what about ebooks?
No. Sorry, Tuong.
Okay. All right. Well, that's the only books
Shut down.
That was like ones and zeros.
Actually, I'm even worse than that. I only read comic books. So.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Leslie, what are you whiffing?
Well, I love it. I fucking love it. It is perfect. It is a perfect.
Do we like this? Do we like that?
Yeah, I think that should be the thing for every episode.
Every episode,
no matter what it is, you know. Yeah. Top 5 sci-fi movies. What are you whiffing? All right. Well, guys, you fucked up, obviously, because I got a smell. It's so good, and that smell is leather.
Ooh, that is a good smell.
I was not anticipating this.
I don't even know if I know what leather smells. I guess I do.
Come like on, a leather couch?
I'm sitting on a leather couch right now.
Do you have a leather wallet?
I do have a leather wallet.
Whip it out right now.
Okay.
Your wallet.
Sniff it. Sniff it good.
Oh wait.
Let's get a better take of that sniff here.
Here we go.
Close.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow, that's an aggressive sniff.
I got really close to the mic. Maybe arguably too close.
What do you think of that leather smell? What do you think of it?
Pretty good. Although my wallet's all the way across the room, so I was faking it last night.
Okay, well,
I can smell the arm of my couch if you want. Okay, let's do this for real. I'm gonna get my microphone. I'm gonna get real close to the arm of my couch. I gotta say, it doesn't have a smell. My couch has no smell. Maybe it's not leather, but okay.
It's probably it's been in your house long enough that it probably doesn't have retain its leather.
Probably
smell.
Absorbed a lot of your smell too.
Yeah. One of those big stankers you put on them.
Oh yeah. Thank you.
Just those one cheek sneaks that you do.
On the arm of my couch.
How would you describe leather? The
Yeah.
smell of leather, Les?
I don't know. I don't even know if you can describe it. It's so just like deep and kind of leathery.
Yeah.
Like
Smells like leather.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I've owned
Ye-
leather jackets, so like I definitely know. I
Leather
think I know the
jacket.
smell. Yeah,
A leather jacket is a really good way to get your leather in. But yeah, I don't know. There's just something about it that's like very it's deep and kind of it smells natural too, which is another thing. Like it smells of the earth, sort of. I don't know.
Yeah.
It
I when I think of like the smell of leather, maybe this is incorrect, but I think of something that's like not in a bad way, old kind of smelling, but also
like
kind of
cured, right?
rustic and kind of reminds me of something in like, I don't know, an antique shop almost. And,
Yeah.
and it gives me this feeling of this is,
It's got history.
I don't know, old school
it's got
or
history,
something.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, Leslie,
Yes.
do you think any component of like what people get out of like bondage? Do you think part of that is the smell of leather, like the leather masks
Maybe.
and stuff like that?
Maybe, possibly, yeah.
Could be. We don't know. We don't know. No,
It might
a
be-
nomination. I hadn't thought of that one.
That might
Quartz
be
out on
leather
that
mixed with lube, which is a different smell.
Okay.
Don't get ahead of me here.
Yeah. We save the lube
Yeah,
nominations
save
for the
it.
third
Save
round.
it.
sorry, guys. Sorry.
All right, we're going to go to round two, everyone. Round two. Very strong round one. I have to
And can
say.
I just say that there was no food in round one, Les? So there you go.
All right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
I'm
talking
saving
about.
it. I'm saving it.
Sure.
I mean, we all know food smells good, but we've done many food episodes, so let's give some props to some other things a little bit, you know?
Oh yeah.
My next smell I'm going to nominate is something that because I don't live near the water, I always find that it's just a wonderful thing when I go to near the sea, for example, and that wonderful sea breeze that comes in. If I'm like on a boat or like on a dock, I love that. That's my nomination, the sea breeze.
Sea breeze.
Yeah.
All right.
Sea breeze / like ocean.
Yeah, like I would say
Kinda.
ocean, like
Yeah.
ocean smells and like the sea smells, that kind of stuff. Yeah, what does everyone think of that?
I love it. It was almost on my list too.
How do I classify that? Should I just say like ocean breeze
Yeah,
or
it's like ocean
sea?
breeze, sea breeze. I get
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
Sea
yeah,
breeze
yeah.
sounds like a
It's like
non-alcoholic
kind of
drink. though, you know?
salty, kind of sandy, kind of seaweedy.
I think
Yeah.
salt water is probably the key element
Yeah.
in there, right? You can't be a
That's the
lake.
big
Yeah,
No, it's
although
not
I
a
do
lake.
I like the smell of a lake, but I am specifically talking about
Yeah,
like the
ocean
beach
breeze, yeah.
smell kind of thing,
Yeah.
you know, or
Yeah, yeah.
that's
sea
just
beach.
yeah, or like when you're just like on open water, like on a boat and stuff, and I just think it just I don't know something it just tingles the nostrils, if you will.
Makes
I like
you
it.
feel alive.
Yeah,
I like it too.
It's one of the
ocean in a while.
worst candle smells, though. I will say, like whenever they try and capture like an ocean breeze or a sea breeze in a candle, it's like, what are you smelling? Like this
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
smell at all like what it actually is.
we're
It's
not doing
weird.
top 5 candles.
Well, it's weird because, like I said, it was like almost on my list, and then I was like, "Wait, is it a good smell?" Because like I agree with you, I like it on the list, and I like the smell of it, but it's also kind of like a funky smell sometimes. Like sometimes the ocean breeze is like,
Well, that's the thing. Is it like
you know,
is it high
it's like-
tide? Is it low tide?
I've like grew up. My grandparents in BC there, and the tide would come in and out in the backyard, and like sometimes like down the bay, like it was smelled gross, but like other times like I get it, that ocean smell, but sometimes it's a
Yeah,
little
sometimes
nutty.
all those
It's like
manatees
hit and
with the-
miss, you know?
Those manatee one cheek sneaks out there.
Yeah.
On their armchair.
Yeah. Oh my god. Angus,
All right.
are you gonna nominate an armchair?
I,
rest?
I am not. I am going to sadly break our trend of not including a food item, even though you consume coffee. This one also has a lot of good memories tied up in it for me. But I love the smell of specifically movie theater popcorn.
Oh fuck!
Whoa.
That's such a good one. How
Is
did I
that a
not
good
think
one?
of that? Oh my
yeah,
god!
that's a good one.
Honestly, Leslie, I kind of shocked you didn't nominate it first because I remember
Wow.
like, you and I like. I mean, when you were back in Ottawa, we would go to like the Mayfair, right? That
best
popcorn
popcorn.
smells amazing. It fills the room. Everyone's got popcorn, and like I don't generally like super buttery popcorn, but like I don't know, the movie theater popcorn that already comes out kind of yellow. I really like it. It tastes
I miss
amazing.
it. I miss it.
That is such a good nomination, Angus.
Thank you.
And by the way, for people in Ottawa, the Mayfair Theater has the best popcorn, bar
It's the
none,
best
anywhere.
popcorn. Yeah, no, truly,
Anywhere.
it is the best. Certainly the best like movie theater popcorn I've ever had. Ever.
And it's cheap.
Oh, it's
And
cheap.
the
out
fountain,
loud.
and it's cheap. It's cheap, and the fountain drinks are good too. Like it's all. I don't know. Everything they do there is great.
They don't have root beer though.
Oh, they don't
No.
have root beer. Never mind.
But at the
Shut 'em down.
end of a movie night, when they clear everyone out, they just give you all of the popcorn in plastic bags, and it's
Massive
there for the
bags.
taking. People can just take
Oh my
them
god, I
home.
didn't know
What?
that.
Yeah,
No,
if you
me
go to the
neither.
last movie of the night and you sit towards the back, so you're one of the first ones out, you can get a massive bag of
Oh my
Mayfair Theater
God.
popcorn that will
Oh
last
my
you.
goodness.
It lasts the whole week, right? It doesn't really go
Oh,
bad, so
man.
it's so fucking.
I think that's one of the things I'm looking for. Not to bring it all down with like pandemic talk, but like I think that's one of the things I'm looking forward to most.
Yes.
Is like once we're really, really through this and we can get through it, however long that's going to be. I can't wait to go to a movie theater again.
I
Oh.
once went to bed with a bag of movie theater popcorn and woke up
Oh,
and
Sam.
continued eating it for breakfast.
You're my hero. That's amazing.
Sam, you're a hero.
God, you're my hero. That's amazing.
That was today.
Great nomination, Angus.
Thank you.
I think
Thank
that's
you, guys.
very, very good. And once again, Angus, like when we invited
up?
you to this podcast,
Yes.
you're like, I don't have anything. I
I
don't
was
have
like, I
like
don't
bangers
know.
on my list. And
Dude,
here we are. That's a
movie
banger.
theater. I don't know how I didn't.
Oh, just wait till.
I don't know
Oh,
how I
man.
didn't.
Our Ani mentions are going to be insane.
Oh, they are saying
Yeah.
they are going to be insane. I have a lot of fucking smells here. I have a lot of smells.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been hoping that like somebody says one on my list, so I don't have to like pick between my
Yeah.
remaining ones here.
It's tough.
Well, Sam,
I'm-
it's time.
I know
time.
it's my time, and I've got 3 left, but I only have 2 more noms, so
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna like got to be strategic here.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna go with and I mean I feel like we've been talking about nature a lot, but it's on my list, and I'm not gonna back away from it now. But I have like forest smell, like going on hikes and through the forest, and just
Yes.
like fresh not even mountain, fresh foresty air, trees, you know. So yeah, I'm thinking like trails and just like even like the little trails in my neighborhood here. There's a distinct smell once you like leave the streets and into the woods, you know. And I just really like that.
Yeah, how do we write that down? Like we're talking about like just forest
Into the
trails or
woods.
like the
Wooded,
woods.
wooded
Forest.
area smell. Forest.
Wooded
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I also had something like that. I just didn't know how to bring it up. We'll
I
say
mean,
woods.
I wrote
Like-
forest, but
Okay.
woods, just like
I mean, what's the
natural
difference?
area.
It's like
Yeah.
I have this little patch of trees behind my house that is like you get in there and you're almost completely covered. You can't see the houses anymore, and there's this trail that goes through it. And we've been walking on that like every other day, and it smells great. It's
Great.
it's so nice. And
Yeah, it's like-
forest, maybe not wooded area. I don't know. I'm good with whatever. I get what you're going for.
It
And I
smells good for you. Like I feel like
Yeah.
my lungs and my body are like getting rejuvenated when I smell it in.
It smells healthy. I definitely yes. You're absolutely
Yeah.
right. It smells right.
Mm-hmm.
You feel in touch with the earth, man.
Yeah, dude.
Cool, bro.
No, I know what you're saying. Yeah, it's I don't know the combination of like just
It's
natural
like
shit.
trees. You know, my
Trees and
first
dirt.
nom was books, and the second is trees. So I've clearly
you're
got a thing.
You got a
Wood.
theme going. You got a theme going. I hear you.
All right.
Great nomination, Sam and Leslie. What are you whiffing?
Oh wow.
I've come around to it. I really like it. I really like
I don't want to say it too much, otherwise
I'm
it
on board for
might
it.
get diminishing returns here.
I like it. I
That
like
would be good for the episode description, Tongue. You could be like, who made the best picks and who whiffed. You know, that's a good one.
That is good.
That's a
I
really
didn't think
good
of
one.
that.
What am I whiffing? Here we go. Okay, there's so many I could choose, but I think this is a bit of an I'm going with this one. The outside of a KFC.
Wow.
The
Okay,
outside
okay.
This is-
of a KFC.
Yep.
Now
Yes.
you're walking down the street. It's a Sunday, and but you've already eaten maybe, and you're walking down the street. It's a nice sunny day, and you happen to walk by the Colonel in his building, The wafting, whatever they do, this must be like a standard thing for all KFCs, because they clearly waft the air of the chicken being fried out onto the street, and you're just walking by, and like, no matter how full you are, you get a whiff of that, you're like, man, I want some fucking chicken right now.
Yep.
And it smells truly, truly amazing.
Leslie, this is I'm so glad you specified outside, because outside of a KFC does smell better than inside a KFC.
Absolutely,
it really does. It's enough to get you to go in. And I don't eat at KFC anymore. But if I walked past one and I could smell it, that might be enough to get me in the door.
Right? And I think that must be why they do it, right?
Yeah.
Oh God. It just smells so good. You could smell the salt. In Rank Nation, you know,
I was
I'm a
gonna
salt
say.
freak.
Fried chicken is on my
like
mention.
breading and spices. It's not just like fried chicken. It's like everything encompassing their fried chicken. Like all the spices and the breading and like whatever it is.
Herbs and such.
And now it's the smell of like tacos as well, because Taco Bell and KFC are all like one thing at once, right?
True. Yeah.
They all work in the same kitchen now.
No, we're not talking Taco Bell.
We're not talking Taco Bell.
I'm not a big Taco Bell fan.
No, it's bad tacos. But yeah, your nomination is not that. Yours is the outside of a KFC. That's pretty good.
The outside of a KFC.
I was not expecting that as your second nom, Les, I have to say.
Well,
this is the
episode. This is the episode to get really specific and weird with our smells.
All right. Well, we're going to go to round 3. We're going to get funky and weird. Actually, my next nomination is not really that weird. It's kind of, I don't know how to specify, like, I didn't know if I should specify too much about this one, but I think my next nomination is the combined smell of barbecue food. And the thing, I was going to specify exactly which barbecue food, but I think there's a certain something when you put a bunch of things on the grill and that smell that comes out is a smell I'm talking about.
Now, do you use barbecue sauce?
Sometimes, but I guess like I'm trying to think of like what I've been
I feel like
on
I know what you're talking about. We went on a walk the other day, and it's just like, you're walking down the street and you're like, oh, somebody in the neighborhood's barbecuing, but like you don't know what they're barbecuing. You just know someone's barbecuing.
Okay,
and
so
then I kind of want to be like, I want to be with them.
One of my honorable mentions, I guess, or potential picks was mysterious backyard barbecue. Where you're just walking down and it's like, where is that fucking smell coming from? Oh my God, I want it. I want it so bad. It smells so good.
There's a certain smokiness to that smell too that I really enjoy, but it could be anything on the barbecue, right? It could be burgers, steak, like
who knows?
I don't know, a kebab,
ribs.
Like it doesn't matter. Ribs.
Rails.
Yeah. Rams. But that's my nomination, and it truly brings up it's very fitting for summer, and it's like probably one of my favorite outdoor smells, like going to somebody's place if they have a nice barbecue going. And maybe it's because I don't have a barbecue myself right now that I like it even more when I go to someone's place and they're barbecuing something nice.
It's like struggle. I like don't eat as much meat anymore, so I'm like, I love barbecue smell and I love the barbecue, but it like makes me sad now when I smell it. I'm like, oh, I want it, but I don't.
But you can barbecue some mean vegetables.
But will that be the same smell? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's meat.
Like maybe not as much, but you still get that smokiness to it.
Stuff. Yeah.
Zucchini sticks kind of thing.
Yeah. Hey, those are still pretty good.
Still
but
good.
Yeah,
probably
still
grilled
good,
tofu and get some barbecue.
Yeah, maybe.
Come on,
Maybe.
tofu.
give me meat.
I'm having tofu for dinner.
Oh no! Let us know how it smells. So, Tuong, that was your last nomination, right? Was I'm shocked you didn't do like your kombucha gross like life form in a jar thing. Yeah.
Oh no, the smell of a SCOBY is it's not. It doesn't smell like it's fine, but it's not. That's not my favorite smell. I like the taste.
Okay,
but yeah. Shall we move on, Angus?
Yeah. Okay. Now, in spirit of Leslie getting so specific, I kind of want to make mine even more specific, but it's, oh God, guys, this is tough. No, okay, I have to. No, I can't. No, I must.
The drama.
Okay, because we kind of have food, so maybe I shouldn't do another food one.
We have two foods.
We have two
I guess if
foods.
coffee counts, then that's three.
Outside
I
of
suppose.
KFC, barbecue,
That's it.
MTP.
Popcorn.
Yeah.
Oh, popcorn.
MTP.
MTP.
I wrote it in my notes as MTP.
Unnecessary acronym, but okay.
I don't know.
I'm using it for the rest of my life.
Yeah, I'll take one large MTP. I'll take large soda and some Swedish berries. Okay, shit. Okay, this is tough. Okay. I'm gonna go with my original pick. I'm not gonna flip flop here at the last second. My third and final nomination, not super original, but I think a good one. Cinnamon buns in the oven.
Damn.
I was thinking like the Pillsbury ones specifically, but really they're all good. But those are the ones I notice most because I'm lazy and I don't want to actually make like dough and stuff like that. But I love cinnamon. I love the smell of cinnamon, and I think when you've got like bread, and I also love the smell of bread. So I was like, well, if only I could combine those two smells into one thing. Oh wait, I can. Bread covered in cinnamon and sugar, and just heat it up, and your house kind of smells good for like the day.
Yeah, I like that nomination quite a bit. I was actually kind of shocked that we haven't yet had anyone nominate something that comes from the oven, like a baked good, if you will. Yeah. And I think cinnamon buns is a very strong one. Not my first pick, but that would be probably my second if I had to choose.
Yeah, it's tough.
And
It's definitely in the top 5 of baked goods that smell really good cooking.
We gotta do top 5 baked goods.
That smell good cooking.
Yeah, that's right. That's good. And then after we'll do top 5 MTPs.
Yeah.
Yeah, MTP.
You could argue that a list in which is like, what are your like top 5 things to have while watching a movie? It could maybe be something. I don't know.
Yeah.
But popcorn, it's like the Mario. It's like the bottled water of the. It's like obviously popcorn's the perfect. Sure. All right.
Angus, do you yourself make the cinnamon buns, or does Sarah do it? Or
how dare you? Yes, I make them. I haven't made them in a while, but no, the last few times I've had them, it's been like when I go like home for Christmas kind of thing, visit my family. They'll be like, "We got cinnamon buns and put them in the oven." Or sometimes I'll get them at like a Cinnabon at the mall. Kind of even KFC style where like you could be full. You walk by and you see them making it, you smell it, like shit. You know what? What could 8,000 calories hurt? You know, I'm walking around at the mall.
Oh man, I want a Cinnabons.
Dude, they're so good, right?
They're so good.
They smell amazing. And it's like hot and steamy, and like it's almost like a cartoon because you can kind of like feel like the smell lines coming off of it, and like I don't know, just like it's great. Yeah. Cinnamon. I will say for my list that I'm keeping track here, I just wrote cinnamons. I kind of got tired. CBs.
Oh, you're just shortening everything. For Sam's book nomination, you probably wrote a B.
I did.
You drew a book. Sam, what do you got? What's going on?
Man.
Last nomination.
Hard. Okay, well, I mean, I'll save my one that I'm not picking for Ani Mensch and talk about it later when we're ranking, but I'm also going to go with a food train thing. It's my only one. And it's definitely not specific. It's no MTP or outside of KFC. And I may actually have to even narrow it down because I'm not sure it'll fly with you guys. But the smell of cooking garlic and onions on the stove.
Ooh.
Yeah. I was like, I don't want to take it. Definitely not onions on their own. But when you add the garlic, and like garlic on its own, maybe if I had to like choose one or the other, but specifically the smell of both of them together is just like,
and garlic.
Yeah, man, like sauteed in butter, like fucking just like, it's so good. You can smell it from everywhere in the house. And for brunch today, I made, I was thinking about this cast and I was doing my onions and then I added the garlic in and I was just like, nope, this has to be on there. Like I was like drooling. It's so good. It's so savory. It's a really good like savory smell. And
I mean, garlic and onions are pretty much separately or together were things I'd put in almost any meal I make. Like I almost always will just like start by throwing onions in a frying pan.
Garlic, it's like no matter what the recipe says, I'm doubling the garlic.
Oh my gosh. No, I won't lie. I love onions that much. It's like a gross, weird thing. I
hear you.
Gross or weird.
And I mean, no, Leslie, I literally eat onions like apples.
Angus, is it true that you don't even eat the onions? You just like cutting the onions so you have a reason to cry?
Yeah, that's mainly it. So I can kind of if I get a particularly hard day at work, I'll just tell Sarah that I'm going to go chop onions.
So I can feel something.
Oh my god.
No, that's a really good nomination, Sam. I like that. I will accept that as a one nomination for sure, because there is a distinct smell between just garlic and onion.
It's like a thing you do. It's a thing you saute, you know.
Yeah, for sure. Leslie.
Yeah. This is tough, guys. This is tough. What do you think is tough out there in Rank Nation? Let us know.
Yeah, what are you with in Rank Nation?
Yeah, what are you with?
Like, do we get people to tweet us what they like?
Yeah, use the
we should do that. We should do that.
Hashtag what I whiffed. Tell us what you're whiffing out there.
Yeah, we'll just make it short. WAIF. No, wait. What did I whiff? That's not it at all.
What?
No, you're terrible.
Hashtag is what I whiffed. What
are you whiffing?
Why not just say what I whiff?
What I whiff.
What I whiff.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. The new hashtag is hashtag what I whiff.
Okay.
And just let us know what you're whiffing out there. Fuck, man. Okay, here we go. I think I'm going to go with gasoline.
Whoa!
Amazing, dude. So,
oh boy,
gasoline.
Amazing.
Yeah. Let's go gasoline.
Okay. You know what? I saw that a lot of people love the smell of gasoline. I was just doing some research just to see if there's any smells that I was missing and stuff. And gasoline was pretty high up there for a lot of people.
So here's the thing, Leslie. Gasoline is one of those things that I've heard many people remark that they hate the smell of, and I always felt strange because I'm like, it doesn't smell that bad. It kind of smells even good.
I fucking love it. It's so
I'm like huffing it or anything like that, but it is like
no, exactly. So I guess like gasoline. Like outside in a gas station, like that kind of. Yeah,
like
I'm not huffing it.
Up to my nose.
You're not trying to get high off of it.
No,
I feel like as a kid, I always really liked the smell of gasoline, and like it was exciting when we would like fill up the car with gas because I got to like sit in there and smell it. But now that I'm like a driver and an adult, like I don't even think much of it anymore. Like I don't notice it really. I don't like dislike it. I don't like I just like don't even notice it now. But I definitely remember as a child like loving it. So
it's probably a good thing. It is one of those smells that most of us are able to immediately discern what it is, which is good because it's kind of a dangerous substance.
Yeah, for sure.
I really like that nomination, Leslie.
Well, Leslie, here's the thing that I'm wondering. Do you like the regular gasoline or you like the supreme shit?
What are your thoughts on Cheers?
I don't know. I guess it's kind of a melange of who's pumping what that day. Whoever's pumping Supreme, maybe you get a little Supreme.
Station?
Yeah, gas station smell I guess is good, but like definitely gas is the biggest component of that. Yeah. You know, plus I don't know if I have a sommelier nose of different types of gasoline tongue. I don't know if I can discern the difference.
You're the one who nominated. I don't know.
It's like coffee. This one's a little more citrusy. I don't think
that would be really bad for your like sugar and citrus in it.
Does this like fall in the same category? Oh, I don't even like a smelling glue, because isn't like glue kind of a like good smell too? Like,
I can't meet you there, Sam.
I'm not sure.
No, nobody else likes the smell of glue.
Okay. I will embarrass myself. I'm not saying I like this smell. I don't like this smell, but it's definitely one of those ones I don't get everyone freaking out about it. Skunk. I don't think skunk smells as bad as everyone has portrayed it to be. I think the fact that
have you ever been sprayed by a skunk?
I have not, but I had a dog that's been sprayed by skunks multiple times. So it's like it smells bad, and it's more as annoying that it's constantly there and it sticks. But it's like when you're driving through an area and there's like a skunk smell, it's not like, oh god.
Well, you know what?
Solidarity with Sam.
Go smell
normal. Okay.
No, glue is not a good smell. Glue's
We don't know that for sure. We don't know that for sure.
Okay, well, I have a lot of self-reflecting to do.
Okay. Well, let's self-reflect. Let's take a break. Let's go find a skunk, get sprayed. Let's go sniff some glue and some gasoline. And by the time we're back, we're ready to rank a top 5 smells list.
I've hijacked this plane. Everyone get down.
Oh God, please don't hurt us.
I'm flying this plane to Guatemala. All of you sit down and shut up and enjoy the pre-flight entertainment.
Angus, this guy's
Tongue,
crazy.
What are we gonna do, man? This guy's insane.
He's fucking nuts. I know.
What if
That young lady over there, she has a phone.
Wait, she has a phone? Okay, what if we could use? If only there was some way we could have hundreds of hours of podcast entertainment that was we could support in some way. If we could distract this guy with hours of podcasting, maybe then we could not end up in Guatemala.
I'm gonna take a shit. Nobody plot against me while I'm doing it.
Okay,
Yep,
sir.
Okay.
Okay, listen.
Oh God.
The only reason or only way for that podcasting network to stay alive is if we support them through the Amazon affiliate link.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah?
Yeah. Can we see your phone?
I guess so.
Okay, good.
Here.
Okay.
All right, go to podcavern.com. Tongue.
Yeah.
Go to podcavern.com.
Click, podcavern.com. I'm here.
Yeah, and at the top of the page, there should be an affiliate link.
Yeah, the Amazon affiliate link. Got it.
Click on
Boom.
that. Okay, now.
I don't want to use this. It's going to cost me extra money.
No, Tongue, that's the best part. It doesn't change the price of your purchases at all. And it kicks a little bit of money back to the people who run the Podcavern.
This is amazing. Ma'am, do you mind if I use your Amazon account to buy a bunch of stuff?
Okay.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Yeah, I could use a pack of t-shirts. Maybe.
T-shirts.
Okay.
All right. What else?
Or a bigger ticket item. Maybe like a e-bike. Like an electric bike. Or like a Peloton. I've been meaning to get into
Ed
shape.
Sheeran tickets.
Oh yeah, Ed Sheeran tickets.
You guys are gonna pay me for this, right?
Of course.
Of course.
That was a good one. Okay, now everyone sit down and stop, because we're going straight to Guatemala, and I'm gonna take over the world.
Excuse me.
I don't like this guy.
Oh, yeah, ma'am, you tell him.
You suck.
How did she sneak the gun on the plane?
Podcavern.com.
Top five.
Yes.
Yes. Let's do it. Hey, everyone. We are back. That was perfectly timed. Should we do top 5 sounds one day?
That's what I'm saying, dude. We got to do top 5
idea.
sounds.
Well, we'll do all the senses.
That
one
sound
day.
made me wish I had a beer. I switched to water.
yeah.
Should I go get a beer?
This is sparkling water. I had a
I
sparkling
think I
water.
should have got a beer. No, wait,
Oh,
no.
okay.
There's no time.
All right.
We are here. We are freshly sprayed by skunks. Angus's idea,
Yeah.
actually.
And
Terrible.
And
idea.
okay, no. What do you guys think?
Not bad.
I mean,
It's bad, but it's not that bad, right? No. Everybody, give yourself a whiff.
Hold on, let me open these curtains. Hold on. Okay, now I'll smell myself. There we go.
yeah, Angus. I don't know. I just don't think it compares to its candle counterpart here. You know, it doesn't fit with Oda skunk.
Yeah. Okay. Hey. Well. Hey. I took
Who's
my shot.
Otis Skunk?
Otis Skunk is a friend of mine.
Yeah,
He's gotten me through a lot of hard times.
yeah.
And I thought he would make a great 5th member of the A team.
Yeah, we.
I'll tell him to leave. Otis.
Yeah.
Get out of here, man.
Okay.
Hey, it is because of the smell. Yeah, they said it's because of the smell.
Get the fuck out
We
of
smell them
here,
through the
Otis.
internet too, which is real bad.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty harsh. But hey, we're not here to talk about Otis. We're here to talk about smells. Top 5 smells, in fact. And we have a master list of 12 to whittle down and whiff. So here we go. We have, we're going to say freshly brewed coffee, campfires, books, leather, ocean breeze or sea breeze or a combination of the two, MTP or movie theater popcorn. It's really coming around to me here.
Right?
We're saying like the woodsy forest smell outside of a KFC, not inside, not to be mistaken. Barbecue food, cinnamon buns, fresh out of the oven, garlic and onion like sauteed together on a pan, in a pan, and gasoline. What are we thinking, guys? What are we starring for further consideration?
Oof.
Oof. Whiff.
Whiff.
I would like to star leather.
Ooh, all right.
Okay, wow. I was
Wow.
not expecting that one.
I wasn't
Yeah.
expecting that one either, but we could star it for sure.
First
Yeah, let's
star. Yeah.
star it up.
I think, I imagine someone else was about to start it anyway, but I'm going to go ahead and probably say we should star coffee.
Yeah,
Okay.
I
Yeah,
would star
understood.
that.
Yeah, for sure.
And of course, MTP. We
MTP
have to.
is
We got
starred from the beginning. I mean,
it. Yeah.
like, yeah.
Leslie, give it a star. Give something a star.
Give something else a star. Out of this, like, I would star books because I think I do enjoy the smell of a good book.
Hate reading them. Love smelling them.
Yeah.
I like the ocean too, the sea breeze. I feel like something natural on the list would be good. Just like
Yeah.
whether it be woods or sea breeze, I don't know.
I'd be down for either one of those. Maybe not both.
I think I'd lean more towards forest.
I
bet
would
that's
too,
just
to be
because
honest.
I live
Yeah.
next to one, and I haven't been on the ocean in a little while.
Yeah.
Because
Alright.
with the forest, you also get the different seasons, and that changes the smell, right?
Oh, true.
Oh,
Yeah. I didn't even
true.
think of that.
Yeah, I like that.
Well, if we're doing that, then I'm not sure if we. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure if we need campfires as part of this. Then.
yeah.
Fair. Yeah, I kind of would have pitted campfire against barbecue rather than forest because I think, but
Oh, okay.
yeah. I
see
don't,
that.
I don't know. Well, because I think the prominent smells in campfire and barbecue are both like a charring, like
Okay,
almost
yeah.
burning. But no,
What do we
I
think
don't know.
of between
Yeah,
the two then? Like barbecue and camp. I like both those smells. So
I do. That's the thing too. I like both of them too.
But yeah, campfire has more. I guess utilities. I mean, it's kind of everything, right? You can just enjoy the smell on its own, but like just a lit barbecue, you can't smell. But I guess the nom was
food.
barbecue food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
with a
Mysterious
campfire,
barbecue food.
with a campfire, you can do like weenie roasts and
Yep. Spider
that's it,
dogs.
really.
Do you guys do spider dogs?
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
did. Yeah.
I was based on the silence. I was really worried I was going to have to explain what a spider dog.
Yeah, you barbecue. You find the biggest spider in your house. You
Yep.
bring it camping with you, and you fry up that motherfucker.
Yep. Hell yeah. And then
Put it
you-
Oh
on
man, is this the
giant
new
bun.
bug snacks?
Oh, dude, what do bug
Oh,
snacks smell like?
Bug snacks. Ooh,
Delicious.
we got to do
See?
top 5 bug snacks when that game
We're
comes.
doing top 5 smug.
We
bugs.
will all be playing that game when it comes out. We're all going to buy
Oh
PS5.
my god.
It's a console seller, you guys. our listeners are like, what
It's a
the
killer
fuck are they
app.
talking
Yo,
about?
what's a bug snacks?
Bug
you look that up,
snacks.
listeners. Okay, so I see the difference between, or the similarities between barbecue food and campfires. I don't immediately go to, although you can definitely do this, because the nomination wasn't like cooking food on a
Yes.
campfire.
Nope, you're right.
It's true.
And the campfire nomination is closer to the naturey aspect of what I like about
Sure.
campfires, which I definitely do. But I think if we nominate campfires, it doesn't necessarily scream food to me. So that's kind of where I'm leaning. Is if we were to nominate either or, I guess I would go barbecue food. Or I'm pretty open to like seeing what the rest of the nominations are like. Like I like cinnamon buns out of the oven.
I mean, I gotta say, I love outside of a KFC just for
Thank
its
you.
pure creative value. And gasoline's a dark horse. I don't know. It's tough. That's the thing is like all these smells. I pretty much like all these smells.
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. It's rare that we all come together
Right?
on a
It's
list.
normally there's
12
one-
here.
Yeah, normally there's one where you're like, ugh, God. I mean, bacon.
I would
Yeah.
say if we're like trying to whittle it down though, man, it's hard. I do like campfire, but I feel like if wooded forest area there, a barbecue
Yeah.
is there, like I feel like campfire of those three would be the scrap one.
Right.
You could be walking through a forest and get a whiff of a campfire too.
Oh,
I mean,
Yeah,
it
Yeah.
kind
that's
of
true.
Yeah.
technically, yeah. I you know what? I'm okay with like veto. We're done with no campfire. I think that's fair to remove that one from the list.
Okay.
Campfire, more like damp liar.
Oh,
All right.
oh,
Okay.
nice.
That's
All
all right.
snap.
I was a little worried for a second, but
Me
you-
too. Me too. I got started that one not knowing where I was going, and arguably didn't really land it. But you know, what's done is done.
arguable.
I
Let's
mean,
see here.
I would put garlic and onions. I feel
You
like we
try
don't
those?
have we have MTP, but I was going to say we don't really have any other food starred
No, I
yet.
get that. Yeah. Garlic and
Um,
onions is a good one.
But I like cinnamon buns.
Yeah, it's tough. That's
This
tough.
one,
I like-
yeah.
I like something coming out of an oven
Yeah,
I would
you
have
know?
fought for bread, but I won't fight for cinnamon buns.
And I would have
I'm not
fought
like
for
a yeah.
cookies. I think would have been
Interesting.
amazing.
I'm
Oh,
not a
cookies.
sweets person. I'm a savory.
Oh,
So
interesting. Because I don't know. Like cookies are cool and all, but I don't know. A cinnamon bun's a little more.
Oh yeah, I like that. I also like that quite a bit.
I would have also fought for cinnamon over cinnamon buns.
So
I don't know.
wait a second.
I
Wait a
just
second, wait a
don't
second.
care for cinnamon buns.
You like cinnamon, you like bread, but
I
you don't
do.
like the combination of the two. You're not willing to fight for
Were
it.
you a
I
CT
do
Crunch
actually.
person too?
No.
I was
No.
a French toast crunch.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
yeah.
let's
Oh,
not-
Sorry, you were on the right
let's
side
not
of
fire
history.
this up again.
I can't remember. Tongue, were you a CT Crunch person? Was I
Yeah,
the only? Okay.
I think I like them both.
I
but
like
think
cinnamon
I went
enough, but
French
there's
toast.
like a million other
Crunch over French
spices.
toast. That's where I was at. in that episode.
Cinnamon should be on tables with salt and pepper. It's that good. It's
I
that
throw
okay,
it in
well-
spaghetti sauce. I
What?
said, I like
Really?
Yo,
That sounds
it's
amazing.
it's
Is
a
it good?
secret ingredient and it's really good.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that next time.
But hate it on buns.
Hate it.
Honestly, I'm just not a pastry like sweets person. So
Okay.
don't
Let's
know.
recap here.
Yeah. So what do we have?
We have freshly brewed coffee, MTP, books, woods and forest, leather, and
that's all.
we outside of a KFC.
Outside of a
So-
KFC, is that starred?
Well,
should
at
be.
least someone said for further consideration.
I think
Now,
we should talk about it. I'll start now.
out of the rest of these here, like I
What
would
are we
still
getting?
go. I would go barbecue food or cinnamon buns. I would love if one of those two made the list.
I agree with that.
Between
I would
the
scrap.
two,
I was just gonna say between like woods and books, they're both kind of papery, woodsy smells. So
Yeah, I would probably.
Yeah.
maybe we
Okay.
could get rid
So,
of books.
get rid of books.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a bummer, but I definitely agree.
Yeah, it sucks,
Or-
but those two like elicit similar like feelings in me. I feel like so.
Sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, I probably lean towards forest as well.
I would lead towards forest over books.
Yeah,
Yeah,
books,
like I said, I only interact with ebooks.
book schmucks. Am I right?
Ah, good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, our good ones today are really low bar.
I mean, come on.
If this is your first episode of listening to Ranked, we're usually better than this.
I don't know, I think we're pretty on par. Did you listen to that commercial? Has the commercial happened yet?
You're right. That was our best commercial for sure. Okay, so
okay.
we have freshly brewed coffee, MTP, woods and forest, leather, and outside of a KFC.
So
That's 5. I still think barbecue food or cinnamon buns, one of those two should make
well, and
the
then there's
list.
also like, are we we haven't said anything about gasoline except for me. Are we
Okay,
getting
yeah,
rid of
let's talk
gasoline?
about-
Are we getting rid of garlic G&Os? Are we getting rid of G&Os?
No, we could get.
Sam, I do like the combination of garlic and onion. I usually start off a lot of my meals like putting oil in a pan and then garlic and onion, like
Yeah.
a good starter for sure.
Saute
But
it.
I don't. Out of the ones that we have on this list, I would probably not have it on my own top 5.
I would scrap it, but in that case, I would say BBQ food over the KFC thing.
I would take that. Over KFC?
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
I
I
would
would
take it
scrap.
over-
I would scrap KFC and garlic and onions, and then just throw in the barbecue.
Yeah, I don't
Interesting.
need KFC on my.
Oh,
on my
wow.
list.
What are you?
So you
Are
wanna
you
get
kidding me?
You guys want to get rid of GNOs and OOA KFC?
OOA KFC.
Yeah, OOA KFC.
Oh, your acronym game is very good.
Thank you. Thank you.
I would get.
Yeah,
I would get rid of leather over. If we kept KFC.
Wow.
I could see that.
Oh my
I would drop
God.
leather for
really?
outside KFC.
Wow. I don't.
Outside KFC is just such a there's because this is the thing. Like I think of outside KFC. I honestly, when I think about it, I'm not just thinking about outside KFCs necessarily. I'm thinking that feeling you get, that smell you get, where you walk by a restaurant and it's enough. It's a whiff of a smell. It's enough to make you physically turn your head
Yes.
to see
Yes.
where it's coming from.
Yes.
And it's like, and that's like the best kind of advertising you could ever have for like a restaurant.
It's
It
a
literally
smell-
smells so good.
It's a smell that makes you stop, and it's a smell that makes you go like. Whenever you catch a whiff, it's just like, oh fuck, man! I could really use some KFC right now. It
But do
smells
you actually
so
ever
good.
go in and buy some?
Well, that's not what
I
we're
mean,
debating here.
I fast.
My client,
So
My client
So
is
I
not
would
debating
put
the
this.
efficacy.
I would say the two fighting each other in this one then, because I agree. I like the idea of stopping outside, smelling where's it from. Like the food is so good. I would say that's a similar vibe to BBQ, where you're walking
Yes.
and you're stopping and you're like, oh shit, someone's barbecuing. So I feel like both of those are like the same like idea, kind of,
Yes,
just
you're-
different
okay.
smells.
Yeah,
I would agree with that too.
That's true. That is true.
It's like Leslie's Ani Mensch.
The mysterious
Mysterious
barbecue.
backyard barbecue.
Mysterious backyard barbecue.
The part of it is like you don't know where it's coming from, and
Now,
that's what's
if
so
I
enticing
propose-
about it. That's a good argument, I guess.
Well, okay, how about this? How about this? And this, I don't know if this has ever been done before.
Oh,
What if we got rid of OOA KFC and BBQF? We got rid of both those, and we brought mysterious barbecue smell out of the Ani Menches and put that one in. That's never been done.
whoa!
Well, I would consider the original nomination of barbecue food the same as mysterious barbecue food.
I would agree. I wrote it down as mysterious barbecue food.
I would say they're the same because
Okay.
I never specify which.
Yeah.
What the barbecue food is. So, yeah.
Leslie,
it could
how
be
do you
anything.
feel about that? Because OOA KFC was your idea. It's really faster to say.
Mysterious was my idea as well, and like I'm willing to get barbecue on this list. I really do enjoy it, but I would like to also get a little side piece credit. So it's kind of a win for me, kind of a win for you, Tuong. What do you think?
Yeah, I like it.
Yes, take the credit. You can do that.
I like it.
Let's team up.
Let's do our teaming up. Here
we're teaming up.
we fucking go. All right, this is
Never been done.
I don't think there's ever been a Leslie Tongue team up before. So
it's a
watch out,
Wow.
world.
Okay, so mysterious barbecue, a
Wow.
Leslie tongue joint has emerged.
Produced by Angus MacDonald.
So I guess it would be
Field negotiated.
MBBQ.
MBBQF.
Yeah.
I hate
Mysterious
this.
barbecue.
If that's the case, then are we okay with getting rid of KFC then? Like
Yes.
that's
Well, I think that's what we
that-
dropped.
That's the drop.
That was
Okay.
the
That's the
sacrifice.
That was the D.
Now, Leslie, do you have anything to
KFC.
say to it?
Yeah, outside of a KFC, there's no kernel of hope for you.
Wow.
There we go. We're back. We're back.
So did we did drop garlic and onions then? That's scrapped. I'm okay with that.
have we?
It's fine.
Did we drop GNOs? I really can't stop doing it now. I wrote it down that way.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I'm okay. I don't feel strong enough to keep it on. In fact, I would rather cinnamon buns maybe still be in consideration.
But like
but
we've got 5 right now.
we have we have 5 and we have a lot of
to send
food.
off garlic and onions. Why don't you garlic my ass?
Wait, hang on. You were
garlic
laughing
and
through that. I'm
onions,
not-
you stink.
All right, we are back at our low bar of send-offs today. Again, I swear we've done better jobs in the past.
But like it's weird because garlic is like a good smell when you cook it, but then it's like both of those are bad breath smells. You
Yes.
know? Like,
Yeah, that's true. That's
garlic
very
breath,
true.
onion breath, like not good.
Here's the tip: if you rinse your onions, they generally don't give you as much of bad breath. That's what I found.
And
some
they
people
don't
don't
give you
like
bad
rinsing.
breath.
That's what I found.
Interesting.
Okay, so what do we have right
We
now?
have freshly brewed coffee, mystery barbecue food, MTP, woods and forest, and leather. That's 5.
Oh, I thought we dropped leather.
Oh, did we? I thought we.
Oh, I was
back on the list because KFC was gone.
I thought leather was on the list.
Yeah,
Okay.
I still am fine with leather. In fact, I would rather that than gasoline.
Wow.
And
I would
GNOs.
agree with that.
I know we already dropped books, but like in leather versus books, is there a debate there? Or is leather the true champion?
I think because you made the argument that books and there's
The
somewhat
forest,
similarity
right.
of the forest,
Yeah.
I would take
Alright.
leather.
Yeah, leather works for me.
So gasoline? Are we getting rid of gasoline?
Yeah.
All right, you guys can talk this out. I don't have any. I get it, but it's not.
What do you
for
think,
me.
Leslie?
Gasoline. We're gonna pump you full of leaded.
Try again.
Hello? Did my,
Sorry.
I think my internet connection went out. Let me try that one again.
No, we definitely heard it. We definitely heard it. We
Gasoline.
didn't do it again.
We're gonna pump you full of leaded.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know what to
Gasoline.
say.
Why don't you gasoline
Spill.
your head into the oncoming
You
traffic?
could gaso leave?
Gasoline.
Wait,
sure.
I got one, I
Yes,
got one.
believe.
I got
All
one.
right,
I got one.
Leslie?
Gasoline. You stink.
No, that's the one. That's definitely the one.
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right. We have 5 now. Before we completely lock
Do
our
we have
5,
5? Where's cinnamon here? Cinnamon.
we
gone?
don't-
They're
that's the thing
done.
is-
You could
that's
send
the
them
thing
off.
is, cinnamon
Wow.
is the one that I said. Should we have this in consideration versus the other ones we have? I'd be open to that
So we got
discussion.
coffee, leather, MTP, forest, barbecue food, and cinnamon. Oh, cinnamon isn't starred, but that's the.
It's not started, but I think we should like.
But
we should-
no. It's definitely the only one that I would consider bumping off the list for cinnamon buns would be, and I'm sorry, Sam, forest.
Oh,
What?
really?
It's the only natural thing on here.
Oh, that's true.
I would say drop leather. That's me, but that's me
Leather,
though. I
leather
didn't
over
smell anything
cinnamon
on-
buns. Wow,
I would say
that's a battle.
cinnamon buns.
I would almost agree, Angus, but then I look at the list and it's just all food. The thing that we tried not to have all of it. You know, if you can include coffee and stuff, like
That's true. I mean,
I don't know.
if you
I don't
think
know.
I
about
mean, you could pit it. Oh, yeah.
I would
don't
put
know.
it against. I guess I would pit it against my own nomination, mystery barbecue food.
yeah.
What about
I think
MTP?
mystery I laid
even-
too much groundwork for mystery barbecue food. You know, I feel like it's as much my nomination as it is yours.
You're right. You know what? It's how would
Sam
you feel
just
about a
try and
Leslie
knock off
Tongue Angus
MTP?
team up?
Did
I
Sam
was
just try
just
and knock
saying,
off?
I wasn't trying. I was just saying,
Ow.
I want to knock off cinnamon buns. Can I just be frank here? I don't give a fuck about cinnamon
Okay, Frank.
buns.
All right, Frank, please. Frank, why don't you?
Wow, you guys. Weak.
All right, so cinnamon buns are a no-go?
Or cinnamon buns.
More like cinnamon. Oh, yeah, that's good. Never mind.
That's good. Let's leave it at
Yeah,
that.
don't worry about it.
I
Cinnamon
yeah.
buns, you stink.
Angus, for the record, I really do like cinnamon buns.
Me too. I love them
and
so
I
much.
probably would knock out another nomination for it, but
Right? Me
I don't.
too.
I don't really know which one.
I
I'd
mean-
be open to hearing it.
I would say leather.
Right.
Like, truly, I would say leather, maybe. Okay, well, then this is the other one, though. Coffee?
No.
No.
Yeah, I know, exactly. That's the thing, right? Like, that's.
yeah.
Like, I like cinnamon, but I like the smell of cinnamon more than I like the smell of coffee. But I know I'm not going to win that battle against you.
Ooh, yeah,
you
that
guys.
one's really really tough
And
for me. But
MTP we've barely talked about because we know it deserves to be on this list.
Look,
Yeah,
let's not get ahead
that's
of
good.
ourselves.
Okay.
Forest,
Let's-
and forest. So unfortunately, cinnamon buns more like cinnamon nuns.
Okay, that's also good.
Because they're
That's also
religious.
Yeah, because they're married to Jesus.
Because I get it. Cinnamon buns more like cinnamon nuns, except you're going to hell.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
Wow. Okay, so
That's
this is quite the list.
Speed of our list. Let's recap. Brewed coffee, mystery barbecue food, MTP, forest, leather. I hate how the MTP is just normalized now. I don't even bat an eye.
For those of you who can't keep up, it is movie, theater, popcorn.
That's right. That's right.
Ugh,
Let's go
so
to number
long.
5. What are we thinking here? For number 5, I would say leather.
Leather, yeah.
Yeah, I would agree.
It's between forest and leather for me for 5.
Oh, really? Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say. Okay, so this is
Honestly, it's leather or MTP for me. So
No. Whoa. I would say
I would
leather
agree with
5
Sam.
or maybe even coffee 5. But I know coffee.
no way.
No.
Coffee, I don't know if
I-
it has to be number 1, but it's
I
definitely
don't
can't be
think it
number
should be
5.
number. Okay.
It cannot be number 5.
Okay, so the leather 5,
I'm fine with leather 5.
I guess fine.
That
Leather
or-
5.
Yeah.
coffee 4.
Mm.
I would go, and I'm sorry to say this,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
MTP?
No.
Yo, I would
Really?
go
Whoa,
MTP as
what?
well.
Wow.
For 4?
Okay. For
I
That's
love
insane.
movie theater popcorn, but like the smell isn't that strong to me. Like it's crack to me, and I get it every time I go to the movies. But I've
sounds
never,
like it's-
No, that's
Like
just
it's literally
Chris
a
smell
smell
crack
like
going to the theater.
yeah, but I don't associate the smell with it. Like I love
I
it,
see,
but
I
I'm not like smelling it. It's
Fair
hard
enough.
for me to even like muster the smell in my head. But I mean, I do love MTP. Don't get me
All right,
wrong.
Leslie,
We're
what
not
do you
talking about condiments here, Sam. We're
think? Mustard to smell.
Thank you.
What?
Thank you. No problem. Yeah,
you.
no. Don't worry. I will
I heard it
always
mean,
stretch
to
with you. I will
acknowledge it.
always stretch for you, Leslie. Okay, so so Leslie, yeah, I don't think we're going to beat them here. Like I think MTP should be higher. I think MTP should at least be 3. At least.
It should be.
And
MTP
honestly,
is in
I would
the
say
top
1 or
3.
2. I would say honestly,
I'll take it at 3, but 1 or 2, like
Well, what's
no
4
way.
then?
I don't know.
Forest.
coffee. No,
It's in the title. Forest. Let's go. Let's go.
maybe coffee. So wait, but then that leaves no, because that's the thing. Like
Coffee
like,
4.
Coffee 4.
Coffee 4.
No,
Coffee
I would
4.
even
Well, 4.
say mystery barbecue food. At
You know
4.
what? No, I was gonna agree with coffee 4.
Coffee 4.
Coffee 3.
Coffee
That's where
4.
That's where I'm really.
No,
fighting
mystery
for.
barbecue smell 3.
Mystery barbecue
Coffee
smell
4.
3. We could do.
And then I'll tell you what. I'll even let you go. Fine. Coffee can be number 1, but MTP's got to be 2.
Whoa.
Oh.
Do you guys think coffee's not
Where
number
did
1?
that come from? I don't know. What
Oh wait, no, sorry.
I don't know what's
Coffee
number
4.
1.
Coffee
Okay,
4.
wait.
I put coffee 4. I'm happy with coffee 4.
Leather 5,
Wait.
coffee 4.
Hey,
Coffee 4.
Wait,
But
do we
then-
not have enough?
If it's
Wait.
coffee 4, then I'm saying MTP 3.
Interesting. Forest. Okay.
Forest
okay.
2 and BBQ 1. I don't know. I don't know.
Swap those. We got a list.
Ding.
Swap BBQ and Forest?
No, swap Forest and MTP.
oh god. Okay. I can if everyone's saying coffee 4, then I'm really only trying to get it to 3, but I guess I can't really win that. I think I would have MTP at 4 personally. That's where I would put it. I would go MTP 4 and coffee 3.
Interesting.
I would too in my personal list. But like
MTP 4,
Fight
coffee
with
3.
me, Sam.
I would.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like it, but the episode's got to come to an end. I don't know,
I
Leslie.
mean,
Do you have a
I don't
better
know.
counter
If you
offer?
guys want woods, if you want, fine.
Yeah.
The woods can be 4.
How far are we
No,
bringing
I don't
woods?
think
Let's
woods
be
should be-
honest here. Let's like
I
the
think-
forest and stuff. Like, how far do we want to bring this? Like,
I think
do we
that's
want this to be
I think that's
1
a
and 2?
3. I think Forest is a 3, maybe, or a 2.
I would accept
It's
Forest
only
as 3.
nature thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
I would-
I don't
I would
know.
rock it
MTP is
at
kind of
3.
nature.
Okay.
He's right.
Dude,
He's right. Let's hear him
Outside
out.
of a KFC is nature. You're in the wild, baby.
All right. You know what? Coffee 4.
Coffee 4.
Okay.
Coffee 4.
All right, fine. I'm fine with that. But if that's the case,
Forest 3.
Oh wait, if that's the case, MTP 3. There's no way MTP's 2.
you want
Oh.
MTP to be 2 or 1?
Well, I don't know. Leslie,
No,
what do you think?
no.
I-
We've already pushed it.
Leslie, what do you think?
MTP
'Cause I
3.
think-
MTP
MTP
3.
3.
Because you and I know the
I'll
true
accept
potential of
that.
MTP.
Yes, yeah. Angus and I know what's up.
Okay, fine. MTP 3.
Good.
3 is good. MTP
3 is
is
good.
3.
And hey,
and once
all of
again,
these-
these are the all-time smells. These are the top 5
Yeah,
best
this is
all-time
the only
smells.
smells
So
that
number 3 is
exist.
good.
And they all made the list, which is an honor.
So
Yeah,
down to
making the
dominated.
list. There's still Audi Mensch.
So that leaves us with Forest and mysterious barbecue food smell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Though now I'd put barbecue at 4 so that coffee can get up there, but we don't need to backtrack on the
Interesting.
coffee.
I would have. Sam, I can't believe you betrayed coffee like this. So
I
quick.
know.
I'm sorry.
I would put
I would've
coffee
Tuong,
above.
easily-
Do you not remember the cereal episode? This is what these people do.
Yeah, that's right. That's how Frosted Flakes
That's how
won.
fucking. That's how we got both Cinnamon Toast Crunch and French Toast Crunch.
Oh
Unnecessary.
man.
I will never let that go. CT Crunch.
Okay, so
Okay.
MTP is 3.
MTP is 3, which leaves us with Forest and Barbecue. Mysterious Barbecue.
Forest cannot be number 1.
No.
Yeah,
Just put it out there.
But does Mysterious Barbecue smell beat MTP? Really?
Why don't we bring coffee from the dead for 4 and switch it with mystery barbecue food, where mystery barbecue food is 4 and coffee is number 1.
Wow, interesting.
I mean, I would
I
do
hate it.
that.
I hate it. But what is Leslie? Yeah, what do Leslie and Sam?
I don't know. I'm just spitballing. I just don't know. I truly don't know. I just don't want Forest being number 1. It just feels kind of weak.
Well, that's sad, says Mother Nature, but okay.
Well, she's not on the podcast. So.
Well, somebody has to speak for the trees. God damn it.
I speak for the trees. Oh.
Anyways, I'd be fine with Forest going down to let coffee up as well, or barbecue or whatever to let coffee back up. I do think coffee should be higher, but
Okay, so then Forest 4, Coffee
Sure.
2, Mysterious Barbecue 1.
I think I could.
Yeah, I could get on board with that.
I mean, if I were to have my way there, I would have still put MTP at 4 and then Forest ahead of that. But
Wow.
I'm
How
not
dare you.
trying to
I'm
be.
talking about how to
dare
get your
you.
way. This
I'm
isn't
not
Tongue
trying
Gets
to
His
get-
Way podcast.
No, it's not. It's not a.
It actually,
it's
more
not-
often than not, is not that.
But look
Yeah,
out.
I always lose.
Okay, how about this? How about
Song,
this?
I'm with you on that though, but I'm also willing to just like I do like movie theater popcorn.
I
Okay.
do too. I'm not.
So-
I
trying
like the woods more.
Leather
too.
5.
That's where I'm at.
Leather 5.
Yeah, leather
Forest
five.
Okay,
five.
one second. Leather 5. Forest 4.
Forest 4.
Yeah,
MTP,
sure.
four.
MTP 3.
Yes.
Coffee 2.
Mhm.
And the deal of the century that Angus MacDonald, brokered. So it's basically my nomination.
It's all
Mysterious Barbecue Smell, number 1.
It's really all of
I-
our nominations. That one is
It's really
kind of
all of our
our-
nominations. We
Well,
kind of
except for
all
Sam.
chipped
Is
in on
it?
that.
I feel like
No,
my
Sam
forest is
fucked
good. It's fine. It's fine. No. It's
I
all
could
of our
be-
nomination. You're right.
You're right.
You guys
said
all
tofu.
spoke for me. It's fine.
No.
Oh, no.
Angus, what you just said, I can live with.
I can
think.
live with it as well.
And isn't that really what this show's all about? Finding a list that we can all kind of live with.
And no one walks away happy.
Yeah.
How did we all live with Frosted Flakes 1?
I
How
don't
did
know.
that-
Disgusting.
I
I don't know.
I need
Guys,
to re-listen to that episode.
I need to re-listen to that episode as well. It almost it almost needs a re-recording, but I don't know what we would do beyond
Yeah.
screaming at each other again.
Yeah. Okay, let's say it officially here to make sure
Okay.
everybody's okay with it, because I think I can swap maybe one, but I think I'm fine. 5, leather. Easy. That was the easiest decision we made.
Done.
4, forest. Still happy? 3, MTP.
I guess.
Movie theater popcorn.
I guess.
Thank you.
Number 2 is coffee, and number 1, mystery barbecue food.
Yes.
Yep.
I can get behind
Yes.
that. I like the idea of like,
Okay, I like
because
it
I
too.
gotta say that is truly like whenever I'm walking somewhere, like walking an animal, like walking a dog, or you're just walking, and I smell a barbecue, I'm instantly jealous.
It's another smell that makes you fucking stop and just go like, oh man, like I could really use some.
what you
barbecue
cooking?
right now. Yeah.
What
like,
you barbecuing?
And what is it? That's part of the smell. It's like what are they cooking over there?
It's like when you're in a restaurant and you get something, and then you see somebody else got fajitas, and you hear the sizzling, and you're like, "Damn it, I should have got
Damn,
fajitas."
yeah.
That's much better than what I got.
It's weird
Yeah,
because
the
I would
soup of the
also
day.
like distinguish mystery barbecue smell versus just like your own having a barbecue, because I feel
yes.
like you don't smell it when you're
No,
doing it
it's
yourself.
true.
It's only when you're out walking.
The smell,
Out walking
the smell is
or-
always greener. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, or going to someone's place and not knowing yet what they made.
Oh God.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy with that. But how
Yeah.
about we go into honorable mentions?
Oh, man.
Honorable mentions. We'll just do a rapid fire in the same order that we went, and we'll just go through all of them. Okay. So I mentioned this earlier, but I think cookies out of the oven is also a very good smell.
Mhm.
Chocolate chip. I guess.
Cocaine.
Come again. I heard
Cocaine.
cocaine.
I've heard.
Oh, okay.
I heard it smells wonderful.
Yeah, all right. I'll take it. I'll take
Okay.
it.
All right.
Sam?
Hot apple cider.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Taxi cab smell.
Oh
Oh.
no, thank you.
Oh, really? I love it.
I've been in some nasty taxis.
Wow.
What's
the name of your memoir, right?
Nasty taxis. It is. It is. It's on shelves next week.
I thought it was I've been in some nasty taxis by Angus MacDonald.
Wait, has every taxi you guys been in smelled great?
But
not
it
saying they
smells like a
all smell bad.
taxi.
What does a
I
taxi
see
smell
what you-
like? I feel like I've only gotten into taxis that people have just thrown up in, like drunk teenagers.
It's like a mix of leather and like
Wow,
kind of.
I can't believe I'm the only
air
one on this.
freshener.
Wow. Okay. Fair. Hey, fair enough.
Angus doesn't know what leather smells like, as we know.
That's true. That's true.
Take out your wallet and
Yep.
give it a snifferoo.
Oh yeah. All right. Who's next?
I will say pizza. I like the smell of pizza. Like this in the oven.
Strawberries.
Hot take.
Bread.
But with no cinnamon.
Fresh lumber.
Ooh.
Like a forest.
No, a forest that's been killed.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
That's really fresh lumber. Like a forest.
Specifically, a Christmas tree. You know, like a fresh.
Oh my
Christmas
God!
tree.
Another forest.
No, it's a
Are you
different.
fucking kidding me right now?
Damn,
Sam,
forest is
Sam?
4.
Sam, this is why I thought coffee should have been 4. I love the smell of trees. I'm sorry.
right,
I was there
all
with
right.
you. It's
fine,
bullshit,
it's
but hey,
fine.
it is what it is.
Oh my God.
I'd switch coffee
Bananas.
for forest right now.
I know, we should have. Bananas.
Cooking bacon.
Oh, yeah.
Too much like a tree.
Oh yeah, bacon's amazing. Eucalyptus. Fucking love it.
Ooh, nice. Weed, man.
I was about to say
Yeah, I had that as well.
It smells really good.
Yeah.
Got a couple here, but they're basically the same. Your home smell. Whatever the smell of your home is. When you go
Everyone's
out-
is different.
Yeah, and then you come back and you're like, oh man, I love the smell of my home. You know, because it's
Something comforting.
Yep.
Comforting.
Lilacs.
The smell where you like walk into the washroom after someone's taken a shower. And it's like
Okay, all right.
and
I have a
the
similar
air
one.
is still warm and like they use like really nice soaps and stuff like that after
It was
shower
down to the
smell.
syllable. I thought you were gonna say shit. You even said after someone just took a shit.
Shit.
I was like, wow,
Love
all right,
that.
This one was Seraphin gave me that one.
That's a good one.
I like the smell after like a heavy rainstorm.
Ooh,
No.
I had thunderstorm.
I had forest after rain. Here's a good one. The smell when you walk into a public bathroom and you can tell that you're the first person in since it had just been cleaned, like top to bottom.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I just put just cleaned public bathroom. So like the person who just cleaned it is walking out, you're walking in, and it's like hell yeah.
And they know that you're about to defile all their work.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
I put like pine sol on that level. It's like a pine sol smell.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Rosemary.
Oh yes, rosemary's good.
Gravy.
Oh
Smell of gravy.
Yo, throw some rosemary in that gravy.
Yep.
Shh, like a forest.
All right.
Cold mountain air, like at the
Cold
top of
mountain air.
like at the top of like a mountain, like a big hike.
Yeah, that's just forest as well.
No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
Yeah?
Like if you go like out west and you just hike up a big trail at the
Forest?
very top.
Sam, we got screwed here. Like they
know, it's
pulled
fine,
the wool over our eyes and talked forest over.
my God.
I like the smell of curry.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, yes, good. Actually, mine to follow that is cilantro,
Ooh.
which I like on my curry. So,
Interesting.
Kind of like a forest.
Kind of like a horror a little bit.
I mean, it's a plant.
Fresh laundry.
Yep.
Oh
Fresh
yes,
eyes,
yes.
Laundered bed sheets.
What about a fresh baby?
No.
Ew.
Like how fresh?
Like right out of the womb.
Or right out of the womb? No, thank you.
No, pass.
No, thank
Not
you.
like a clean baby. You know,
If
like
they're
a clean
still
baby,
slimy,
you're
no,
holding that
thank you.
baby and you're smelling a clean baby. I don't know. There's something.
What is this dishonorable mensch?
Yeah,
You don't like clean babies?
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't wait
Sam
for the
hates babies.
day Ani Mensch is when we just name a bunch of like really great Jewish men.
He's a real mensch.
Yeah. I can't wait.
I kind of went all out of order here. I freshly cut grass. I know that's a bit like a forest.
Yeah, a little bit like a forest.
Yeah.
I've got red wine.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
Like fresh dough, like a bakery smell, like either dough being prepared or the dough being already made, like bread, like just dough.
Yeah.
Just dough in general.
Let's do one more each. One more
Oh, I
each.
got so many. I'll just yeah.
You'll rapid fire it. Yeah, you can do that. I guess this is kind of like what Angus was saying about like a comfortable home smell, but a smell of a familiar someone or like a loved one, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's what
I'm-
too. Your
Here we
partner's
go again.
clothes.
Tongue with all his loved ones.
Angus, you're one of them. So I guess you're cut.
Aw.
You're cut.
Aw.
You're
Wait,
cut.
I'm cut. Oh, okay. Well, I
You're
like
cut.
the smell of you guys.
I think it's
that sounds creepy.
the smell of your couch that I like.
My leather couch.
Yeah.
My last nomination. I had turkey. I think was the only thing I had. Turkey or citrus, but like a roast turkey in the oven. I like the smell of. But once
Like
again,
a turkey soup.
Turkey soup, but mainly the turkey because it I think reminds me of like holidays and being together with family and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
Aw.
Sage.
Like a forest.
Fantastic.
Everything's
a forest.
Vanilla, magic marker, like Sharpies.
Interesting.
Coconut,
Glue.
apple pie,
Glue.
apple pie smell. Lemon is great. Garlic powder smells so fucking good. Go to your kitchen right now and smell your garlic powder because it smells amazing. And my last one is I have this stuff from a company called Nemat, and you can't find it anymore, and it's called white amber perfume oil. It smells like it smells like laundry, which is why I love it. But I've put this stuff on, and people like literally stop me as I'm like walking by them, and they'll go like, "You smell fantastic," and this has happened multiple times. So Nemat amber white oil, you can't find it anymore.
But they stopped making it.
I used to have a similar thing, but I swear I would just tell people, like, I had people compliment my smell, and I would just be like, it's literally just like Old Spice. Like I just shower. That's all.
And I've had the same thing too, is when I walk out after I take a shit and people say, "Wow, what are you eating?"
Come on, Tuong.
Come on,
Hey.
It's not that kind of a show.
It's a family show, Tuong.
This is Disney
This is a
Dummies
show.
here, okay?
Come on. We here at Disney Dummies.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of plugs. But before we go to plugs, actually, let's just thank the guests today. The A-Team has assembled once more. So one by one, thank you, Angus, for being on the podcast. So lovely that you're here to make acronyms of every single nomination we made today.
TY.
Oh, God. Well,
YW.
With your acronyms, can you please do some plugs for the people at home?
Sure. If people want to support, or check out what I'm doing, follow the show HDDP on follow Heroes Don't Do Paperwork on the Podcavern and check that out. It's like a improvised superhero interview show. That's really fun. And I guess punch ups every now and then.
Oh yeah. Every
now and then.
We should do another one soon.
Check those. We should do another one soon.
Let's
Sam?
schedule it right now. Are you guys free next week?
Yeah, I can't do. Oh no, days.
God. Sam's gonna be part of the next improv punch up. You'll see. And Sam, what are you whiffing? What's your on men?
I guess the other Podcavern show there, Disney Dummies.
Oh.
Check it out, folks. Every other week, new episodes. Follow us on that journey where we watch animated films from the bottom up.
We've recorded a shit ton of episodes. I don't know if people know this. We've only released a few, but we've gone through some journeys together.
We have plowed through that.
Oh boy. And then obviously Sam always does some important animation work that she's like, "Oh, I'm not doing anything except for, shows on Netflix and whatever."
Just like a real real art.
All art is real art.
Thank you. That means a lot.
That does mean
So this is art? So that commercial we did?
That was art.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Was. I felt like it.
Can we get that on Netflix? Anyways. Leslie.
Speaking of arts, I had a small little role in a cool kind of project. A group of theater students in the UK, they couldn't do a final show because of world reasons in an actual theater, so they moved their final project to online, and there's an interactive website that you can go to. It's adoesn'tlivehereanymore.com, as in the letter A. And it's just kind of like a interesting sort of click through adventure that's it's a nice little drama, and you learn about this character A. So go check it out. adoesn'tlivehereanymore.com.
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I would recommend people check it out.
Very cool.
Very neat idea. And for me, you can find the rest of the shows in the Podcavern at www.podcavern.com. We've mentioned many already, so go check it all out. Consume it all. So let's get out of here. Grab some MTP, I guess, if we can still get some. Yeah.
What's that
Does
smell?
Regular P count?
Nah. Yeah, it's not as good though as MTP.
It's not as good.
Anyone smell that?
Yes,
I can't.
What is that smell?
Wait.
1 second.
Success?
No.
There's no way. There's no way. Bye, everyone.